Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. We are streaming live, and I'd like to discuss my book Revenge of the Bureaucrats online for a modest purchase fee. It is basically about why we need the continuation of this quarantine and social distancing. In particular, people who are holding the city clerical and administrative jobs. I do believe, in a sense, right now, it is a festival of bureaucratic income. I in my office sometimes hear the rattling of the coins in the pockets of my bureaucratic fellows. We cancelled all of the events for the next 2 years, some cases. And we just jangled all that dough, as they say, into our pockets. This is, but all joking aside, this is really a wonderful time for bureaucratic employees to cash in on the mediocrity and to have some, steady, stable income. Or not only that, we are, creating jobs for other people. For example, this morning in my office, I had enlisted, I believe it was 2,000 Jews on the train to the extermination camp. And by that I provided jobs for the train motorists, for the drivers, for the, electricity company that was fueling the train and so on. It really keeps the ecosystem in balance, where you can send people to their deaths in an orderly manner and save the lives of those worth saving. We do sanctify life for people with an income right now. So the people with checks rolling into their bank accounts' lives are sacred. We'd like to keep those checks rolling in. And all the people who are, spontaneously making a living and just invigorously leading themselves in paths that they had created for themselves throughout their lifetime, well, if you listen to my grandmother, she always said, get an office job, it's safer. Now you have proof that Polish women growing up in Eastern Europe knew what they were talking about. I do support, and so do my fellow office job people, the continuation of quarantine, the continuation of social distancing. I do believe it saves lives of the people who have a steady income, and also not only saves their lives, we must say makes their lives much easier. It makes their lives, the income is the same, the workload is definitely less. You can ask my colleagues. So we do have more time to spend with our hobbies, as our nannies in quarantine take care of our children. And so I do think it is a holy kind of pursuit. And I think all the people who are against it, the people who want to just go back to life, well, they're either hooligans or KKK. Also, my friend who's a reporter right now told me, the business has never been better. And he's taking his family on a vacation, and they are. They have a house now up in nature. They're doing a wonderful job, enjoying themselves. And his news is just spilling into the ears and noses of everybody. He's, definitely doing well. He's doing well, and I'm happy for him, because he did have a rough time when things were uneventful and more or less okay for people. Police are doing very well right now, especially with the prohibitions lifted on, racial targeting, because everyone it's now free to social distance people from each other legally. Also, my friends, the doctors, are saying, listen, we are prescribing these drugs and we don't exactly know what their effect will be, but better to give a sense of security to the imbecile citizen who keeps coming to the hospitals and obtaining drugs. I am happy to see the essential businesses, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, chicken, all those essential businesses are still running, up and running. Yay! Woo! up and running. Yeah, up and running and, poisoning the people who will later on be going to the hospitals for their emergency care given to them by the doctors. And the drugs that will be popped into their immune system, thereby weakening the immune system. And so those people's independence over their bodies will be, challenged if not destroyed. And so therefore come the institutions. Oh, ice cream. Thereby bringing the reporters in to make statistics about the deaths, where the doctors will be providing drugs for the food that McDonald's had, and other fast food chains, of course, are doing a holy job being open right now, are poisoning the citizens with. And I think this is really important time, and as I say, revenge of the bureaucrats, and I do hope this will stay for a long time. I know that all resources that were geared towards public events and arts and culture and so on are now targeted into large think tanks, and these think tanks will proceed in the next upcoming years, even though the virus is almost gone, years, to ensure that we are online. And Bill Gates is happy, Google is happy, and if Google is happy, I'm happy, my 3-year-old said. And my 3-year-old is really up to date. She knows what's going on. As I say, I'm very pleased with this, and I hope that you will see the sense in it, because really we are saving lives, our own. So good luck to us.